Hello, let's do connections for Monday, October 27th. All right, we have Fantastic Four Connect 4. Do we have other things that are fours? The Fab Four, wait, was it no, it was the Fab Five was the Michigan basketball team in the early 90s with Chris Webber. But was there a Fab Four that was based off of, that the name Fab Five was based off of? Maybe. But these are all right next to each other too. I don't see another one anyway. So if you connect something, it's obviously to bring something together. I don't really see anything else that would go with that. So maybe it is the connect four thing and I'm just not seeing the fourth option. You have only and just, this is like just one of something. A small amount, merely, simply. So that's a potential category. Petite is something small, but it's not like a small amount of something. It's like one thing in small size. So I don't know, that's kind of related. Not sure about that. Petite has thrown me off. I was thinking that only, just, merely, and simply was a category. It might still be. You radiate, you fan out, you branch out, you spread out. This is just to spread out. Is there anything else that could go with that? I don't think so, so I'm pretty sure that's a category. If something is in mint condition, it's fantastic. It's cherry. It's fab, like it's fabulous. This is like slang for awesome or perfect condition. All right, so if that's a category, then we had radiate, fan, branch, and spread. And then we had only, just, merely, simply, or petite. What else does that leave us? That still leaves us with olive, connect, maybe petite, and twist. That would leave us with these three and then whatever one is left over from the only category. What do these three have to do with each other? Olive, branch. Well, branch is right here, so they're not going to do that actually. Olive could be a name. Oliver Twist. Where is Oliver? No, Oliver's not in here at the moment. I don't see why these would go together. So maybe it's not a category. But I feel like those other ones were categories. What is twist doing? Connect. I don't know, I'm halfway tempted to throw petite in here as some sort of purple category that I don't know. And just hope that my other three categories are correct. So I'm going to try it. No, and it's not even one away. I'm way off. I'm way off. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, well then I'm going to go with the one I'm most sure about, which was radiate, fan, branch, and spread. Okay, emanate. Then we had cherry, mint, fab. These ones seem very slangy though, whereas fantastic doesn't. So that's kind of throwing me off. So maybe the blank four thing is a thing with connect? Is there another slang term for awesome that I'm not aware of? Something olive? Is it twist? Is it petite? Is it just fantastic? I don't want to try this since I've already made one mistake, since now I'm not sure about it. All right, I was thinking only, just, merely, and simply. That one, I don't know, that makes the most sense to me, so I'm going to submit that. Okay, in the slightest. And then we still had fab, mint, cherry. I had put in twist, connect, olive, and petite, and that wasn't even one away. So this cannot be correct. Because if this was correct, then this category would have been one away, and it's not. So is it that Fantastic Four, Connect 4, Fab 4, and I need one of twist, petite, or olive, because I need two from that other category that I tried in this category. Is olive 4 thing, mint 4, petite 4, twist 4? Twist, cherry, mint, and olive could be flavors. Actually, now that I think about it. So I'm going to try this. Alright, I've never heard of the petite 4. In fact, I don't even know what the fab 4 is. What's the fab 4? That sounds like a comic book thing. I'm more familiar with the Fab Five, which was the University of Michigan basketball team in the early 90s with Chris Webber and Jalen Rose. And Juwan Howard. I don't remember who the other two are off the top of my head. Fab Four. The Fab Four is a California tribute band paying homage to the Beatles. What? That's what the Fab Four is? The Fab Four was a nickname for the Beatles. Okay. So it was a nickname for the Beatles, and then there's also a cover band that uses that name. Got it. Okay. And then what was the other one? The Petite Four? The Petite Four is a small bite-sized confectionery or savory appetizer. The name is French. What? I've never heard of that in my entire life. I have no idea what that is. Looks delicious, but I've never heard of it. And why is it 4? Oh, it's French. I guess 4 means oven? Okay. And then olive, mint, cherry, and twist. I guess these are just flavors of some kind. I'm not sure what of, though. Like mint, cherry, and twist, I think of gum, but you wouldn't have olive-flavored gum. So what is this? Cocktail garnishes. Oh, I don't really drink that many cocktails. So no purple first, no perfect puzzle. So my numbers in here really didn't change all that much. All right, let's see what they give it. 2.3. Didn't they give the one yesterday 2.3? Seems like they've been going like mid-2s quite a lot lately. Okay, let's check the bot. Ooh, 1 out of 5 difficulty. Not difficult at all. Interesting. I thought this was a little tricky. 33% of people getting no mistakes, the biggest category. All right, skill 88. 1 in 9,696, so about 1 in 10,000. So about 24 other people tried this. Same mistake I did. All right. Most people getting green, which is the one I saw first. Actually, was it? No, did I see yellow first? No, I forget. I saw these two first in some sort of order. Let's check ever. Green by far the biggest. Well, not by far. It's 7% over yellow. And then another drop down to yellow and blue and purple here. Winning games usually have green first. The 4% of people here who are obsessed with cocktails getting blue. And then for losing games, some combination of green and yellow. This is pretty standard stuff down here. All right, check mistakes. Connect, branch, spread, radiate. I guess connecting something, like if you connect two things, that makes it bigger. But you don't use it in quite the same context as you do branch, spread, and radiate. What's the one they're missing? Fan. Oh, you fan out. I can see that one being the one you'd leave out. Okay. Fab, fantastic, cherry, mint. Yes, this is what I was thinking. But I didn't try it because I found out that the one I did try didn't work. And so it eliminated this as a possibility. But I was definitely thinking this one. Branch, twist, spread, radiate. Again, leaving fan out. Doesn't quite work. Connect, branch, twist, spread. Twist doesn't really work in there either. I bet this 1% of people were people who were trying to get purple first and failed. Because this category makes no sense otherwise. Alright, I thought that one was kind of tricky actually, but I'm a little surprised I only made the one mistake. I got worried there for a second. It kind of threw me for a loop when that one wasn't one away at least. But we got through it. Alright, onto the mini. Okay, so cute reactions. Aw. Blank mode, battery saving state. Africa's largest capital city. Cairo, I'm guessing. Cairo? Is that how it's spelled? Bicker, bicker, bicker. Argue? Close mouth sound of agreement. Maybe? Reason to suddenly bolt awake. Alarm. Ooh, I might be onto something with those other words. Put on a scale. Weigh. Skincare product dispensed with a dropper. No idea. Wait, if it's A spelled with an E? Or W? Not the W here. I'm not sure about that one, actually. Alright. The Raven or the Road Not Taken is a poem. What is this one? Total ripoff, a scam. Okay. Oh, sleep mode. Why didn't I get that? And then this is... What? What is this? Serum? What? So cute reaction. I do not agree with this one. I do not agree with this one. Aw, when it comes to animals and you're saying aw, it's 2 W's. So if it's plural, it's 4 letters long. I don't agree with the single W. Don't agree with it. Isn't it? I don't know. I always spell aw with 2 W's. So I'm right. They're wrong. Write that down. All right. Sleep. I don't know why I couldn't think of sleep mode. Cairo, yeah, in Egypt. I mean, I knew it. I'm always unsure how to spell it. Cairo. Argue. This one I was not sure about. I mean, I kind of knew what they were going for, but I was like, how was that actually spelled out in 5 letters? So I kind of just got a little lucky there. I was kind of onto it, but I wasn't sure exactly how they wanted me to spell that out. And I think I got all the down ones. Scam, alarm, way, serum, skincare product, dispensed with a dropper. I always view serum as like something like a truth serum or something like that, something you see in a movie. I didn't know there was a serum that's a skincare product. My skin is just naturally beautiful, so yeah. All right, on to pips. Okay, we need a 3 up here. We have a ton of 3s. We need 3 in here. We don't have 3 1, so this is going to have to be like 2 1 0 or something. We need a 2 in here. Okay, so this, maybe this is going to be 4 2 over here. Let's just try that. And maybe 2 3. No, we can't do that. In fact, this one has to go down. So we can't do 2 4. This is going to have to be 2 3 like this. And then 2 4 is going to have to go up. And then we can do not this. This doesn't work. This doesn't work at all. How are we getting equals down here? It has to be the 3s or the 2s. And we can't do the 2s. It has to be 3s. Maybe 3 0. So if it's 3s, this would have to be 3 2. And then 3 1 pointing down. Yeah, and then 2 4. I don't know why that took me so long to figure out. All right, on to medium. Okay, we have a bunch of equals in here. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. These can't be double dominoes here because you're going to have 1 poking over here. So this has to be a 1 or 0. So we have 1 3 or 0 2. So this has to be either 3s or 2s here. Let's say we did 1 3 here. Well, we don't have any 6s, so this is going to have to be 5 4 here. So that's interesting. What can we go up here? We have a 2 and a 5. Do we have a 2 4? We don't have a 2 4, so this is going to have to go here. Okay. And then this is going to have to be a 4. We could go 4 3, but I'm guessing it's actually 4 4. And then this way we could go 4 3 here, and then we could go 3 1 like this. And then we need 2 equals over here. So we go 5 3, we go 3 2 down, and then we go 0 2 down. All right, almost beat my easy time on that one. Lately for mediums, that's not a bad time. They're getting tricky a little bit with this 5 here because you figure there's going to be like 2 3 or something like that in here instead of 5 0. But this 5 4 here for the 9 cage, not having a 6 kind of forced a lot of this over here. And you know, so I just was able to ignore this and just place the only things that made sense once I got back this way. Okay, on to hard. Okay. This has to be a 0 1. This also has to be a 0 1 over here. So that's interesting. We have 2 4 equal cages. So what do we have a lot of? We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 zeros. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 1s. We have 1 2 3 4 5 2s. We don't have any 5s or 6s in here. Okay, it's something to keep in mind. We have 1 2 3 3s. We have 1 2 4s. Okay, so these could be 1s, 2 or 2s or 0s in these ones. Except we're going to need a 1 in here and a 1 in here. How many 1s do we have? We had 1 2 3 4 5 6 1s. Okay, so the ones could still go in here because we have 2 extra ones we could put in these other cages. Good to know. This is greater than 5, so this is going to have to be like 3, 3 or 4, 2 or 4, 4 over here. We can't do 4, 4 because if we did 4, 4, these would not be equal. And those are the only 2 4s we have. We could do 4, 3, so we could do something like this. And then like this. And we need like 0, 1. And this would have to be, no, this would be, actually we could do this, 4, 0. That works. Maybe. Do we have enough zeros for this over here? Probably. Let's try it. Oh no, we need a 4 over here, so we can't do this. We'd have to do this, 4, 0 like this. So how are we doing the 4 here? Maybe this still works. Maybe we can just tweak it. How do we get 4 and 1? We can't do 0. Maybe we could do 1, 2. Or maybe 1, 2 the other way. Do we have a 0, 2? We do. So we could do this. That works. And then we need a 0 pointing down. This would be 0, 1 or 0, 3, but we don't have enough 1s and 3s for this equal cage over here, so that doesn't work. Alright. Alright, let's start over. I was just guessing. I was just trying to guess. Well, maybe this 0, 0 still works over here. Maybe this is still zeros. So let's leave that there and work off of that. So if this is zeros, this would have to be 1s, I think. Or 2s. Could still be 2s. We could like do 2, 2 here. Or the 2, 2 could just go up here like this. That's possible. We could do 2, 3. We can't do that because how are we making this greater than 5? So that doesn't work. What if we did 2, 2 like this? This would just have to be more than 5 on its own. I don't think we have a domino that's more than 5. We don't. So whatever dominoes are going in here, they're going to have to stick over here to go greater than 5. So that means that these 2 dominoes can't be the same number because it would have to be 2 exact same dominoes. These have to be different numbers. So it's going to have to be 4, 3. Has to be. So maybe 4, 1, 3, 1. That works. This would have to be double 1 then. So whatever this one is has to be double. So this is either going to be the double 1 or the double 0. Or maybe the double 2. Could we do 2, 3 and 2, 4? We can't do that. Okay. So I don't think this can be 2s. Maybe this can be 2s up here. Alright, so how are we getting 1 and 4 in here? Go 0, 2, or no, 0, 2 the other way. And then we need a 2, 1. Do we have a 2, 1? We do, so that works. But we still don't have this over here, so that doesn't work. How are we getting 3 of anything? Because we need this to be 0, 1. Maybe this isn't zeros. Maybe it's 2s. But then I don't have enough 2s for over here. Alright, start over again. I still like this being 3 and 4. So let's try zeros over here. Let's go 4, 3, 4, 0. This would have to be 0, 0. And let's put like 1s up here. We can go 1, 4 down. And then we need like 1, 3, 1, 2. And then we could do 0, 2. 2, 3, 1, 3. Am I cooking? I'm cooking. I'm cooking. All right, 5:28. So my final time wasn't cooking, but that last one went smoothly once I started trying to put the zeros over here. I kept trying to force the 1s in here. So yeah, that was a problem. That's the problem when you just guess, but that's the only way to get great times is to just guess. And I don't think, I mean, sometimes you can just see the logic right away and place things, but with so many of these puzzles, it seems like you just have to place things and work through it that way. Or at least I have to. Like keeping, 6 or 7 dominoes in your head, trying to place them everywhere before you actually put them on the board is just not, my brain isn't capable of handling that. So yeah, just got to place things. So, but it could have been a lot worse. 5 minutes seems to be like the kind of standard time for hard these days. Okay, well, if you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.